Hi, Medfield, and welcome to the Up to Speed podcast. This is episode 14. I'm Katie.
I'm Damon.
And I'm Matt.
And as always, thank you to the Medfield Foundation for their support of this podcast and every podcast at Medfield TV. Okay, guys, what's going on at Medfield TV?
So we have a couple of shows coming out, or that had just come out. We have Medfield Wellness, as well as Words of Wisdom, our first podcast other than this.
Yes.
Which
Nice.
is exciting. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Both are honestly just really interesting conversations. I really recommend going and listening to both. They're very different. One is definitely about, how to live a healthy life, connecting mind, body, and community, whereas the other one, is the older generation talking to the younger generation just about their life, what school was like, what relationships were like. So it's genuinely, both shows are just really interesting. So please check them out.
I love that. We can learn so much from,
Yeah.
everyone who's come before us. So that's great. I love that. And then we have some events coming up at Medfield TV. We did decide to move our open house. We have another event going on in town. This is probably the first public announcement of it. But we are doing a volunteer fair on Saturday, January 10th. So this is the second annual event, and I've been working with this with Megan Sullivan and Chris McHugh-Potts and a couple of members of Medfield Foundation to have this fair come back. We thought it was really well attended last year. We had a lot of really great people from the community come in, and most of our organizations that came to the event got a lot of new volunteers. So it's an event for nonprofits and community organizations to talk to the community about what it is that they do and how they support the community. So if you want to go to it, you can learn about, how you can make a meaningful contribution to the community or a local nonprofit like Medfield TV. So because of that, we decided to change the day of our own open house. So do you guys want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the open house is now going to be on January 17th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So same time as we were originally planning. We'll have pizza and snacks. And then we'll kind of have our studio set up with the podcasting area set up, but also our control room. And, we'll also have kind of our field equipment out on display as kind of like an equipment petting zoo so that people can come by, check it out, see the equipment that we use. And then if they're hopefully interested in volunteering and becoming a part of what we do, that's the equipment that they'll get to use. So definitely trying to showcase that. And then anyone that's going to, show up to the event will be entered into a little giveaway.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a great opportunity to come see a TV studio. I mean, how many times do you just get to come see a TV studio without having an appointment? You're having a meeting, you're doing this. Just come see it, have some fun, talk to us, and then get heading out. It's just going to be fun. So please stop by.
Yep, that would be great. So what do you guys have going on this weekend? Anything fun?
This weekend,
yeah. So my stepbrother, who is a year younger than me, which is crazy, is about to be a dad very soon here, probably in the next couple weeks. So we are doing a brother's night Saturday night at my other stepbrother's house, and we're going to just try to relive some of our crazy, stupid memories of playing like airsoft with each other and paintball and just be stupid about it. So I'm really excited about that. And then, talked a lot about the Patriots when this podcast started, but I wasn't expecting us to be this good this season, and we are now 7-2 with a potential MVP frontrunner and our sophomore quarterback Drake May. So Patriots go up against the Bucs on Sunday. Really, really can't wait for that game. Probably gonna be watching it all with my brothers. So exciting weekend just hanging out with my brothers.
That sounds so fun. It's almost gonna be like a bachelor party, but for a dad.
Yes, yeah, no, it's kind of funny because our bachelor parties were kind of lame because we're not like, we don't do that stuff. Like literally one bachelor party, we had a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Like
honestly, love that.
Yeah, right. It was so much fun. It was just a good time. But yeah, it's kind of like a bachelor party, but for a dad.
from bachelor party to dadchiller party.
Oh,
love it.
Oh wait, no, I don't have the thing turned up. I was gonna do it really quickly.
No, that wasn't even a pun.
That wasn't even a pun. Doesn't deserve it.
That's just bad.
That's just bad.
That's just straight bad.
The opposite of the good times. I don't really have anything going on other than hanging out with my cats.
That's something.
Yeah, it's one weekend that I don't have anything planned. So
who appreciates the hangout more, George or Figaro?
I feel like George.
Yeah.
George has become very snuggly. Like even just this morning, he sat on my lap and I had to
Oh.
leave in 15 minutes. I was like,
Aw.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
This is not good. But yeah, he's very much a snuggly person. And then Figaro at night is snuggly with George. So
Oh, that's
he
so
gets
cute.
up, right up with George, and then just kind of flops down and says, "Okay, it's
Aw.
bath time," and George will give him a bath. So
Aw, that's so
What?
sweet.
That is so cute. I
Yeah.
would die. Oh
That's
my
so
god.
sweet. The amount of times I have to leave for work in like 10 minutes, and Gigi gets on my lap. I just want to text you a picture and just go, "I'm not coming in today, guys. it's not happening."
he'll be a little late.
Honestly, that's why I'm usually late, is because Indy will be on my lap or on my shoulder while I'm drinking coffee, and I'm like, I
Aw.
can't put you down. This is
Yeah.
just too cute.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of cats, we have another adoptable
Yes,
pet
we
of the
do.
week. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about my weekend plans.
Oh,
So
yes.
real
Yes.
quick, playing D&D on Sunday. It's
Nice.
going to be fun. Also, speaking of cats, my character in D&D is a tabaxi, which is a cat.
Nice.
So, and also, this is kind of our like cosplay D&D session because we didn't have one during the weekend of Halloween. So we're all dressing up as our characters, and of course I'm going to be a cat. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Is this like a continuing D&D game? Or are you starting? Are you continuing?
yeah, we've been playing it now for like 3.5 years,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we only play like once a month at most.
Right.
So,
It's well paced.
it's probably been like 2 months in the campaign, but like we've been playing it over a
Nice.
very long time.
Nice.
So, so anyway, that's what I'll be doing Sunday. Nothing on Saturday. It's going to be glorious. But this week we do have a new adoptable pet. So this week's pet is named Cooper. Cooper is a very fluffy striped kitty. He's so cute. But if you can see his pictures, he looks pretty dubious and kind of scared. So we'll get to that. So he is a sweet soul, they tell me. He is a quiet and 1.5-year-old kitty looking for a patient adopter who will give him time to settle in. So if you're looking for cuddles right away, Cooper's going to need some time. He is shy, but enjoys having volunteers pick him up, pet him and talk to him. But loud noises, sudden movements, and new people do scare him, as they do to me too. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
So a busy household would not be a good fit for him. He really needs maybe one person and another quiet feline companion. He is neutered and up to date on his vet care, and the first step in the adoption process is to fill an application at medfieldshelter.com/adopt. So if you're interested in a cute kitty who maybe needs a little bit of time and you have the patience, Cooper's the one for you.
No.
Okay, so now we have our question of the week for the crew. And this one I love. It is, what is your go-to comfort food when the weather gets chilly?
So funny enough, I'd say my go-to comfort food when the weather gets chilly is chili.
That was going to be my answer
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I think it just has to be chili. I think this still happens throughout my life, but especially growing up, whenever it was like football Sunday, my mom always made a big thing of chili, and we all just sit down and watch all the games. And so now, usually like once or twice a year, we'll plan that, and I'll go over and still do it. And it's still one of my favorite days of the year. And I eat so much chili. I love chili.
Yeah, chili's great. We make it all the time.
Yeah,
So
we do too. Is that your go-to food?
I think so. I'm trying to think of like something else that's like
We can all say
fall.
chili.
I
We
like,
can all say
I
chili.
like pie. Does that
Oh,
count?
yes,
Like,
pie definitely counts.
I'll eat pie all year round, but when it gets cold and like you can warm it up a little bit
Yeah.
with some ice cream. Yeah.
I was thinking pot pie.
Ooh.
I love pot
Yeah,
pie.
I do too.
With
Yeah.
like a side of mashed potatoes. You get that gravy in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But
Or
yes,
soup.
otherwise chili. Yes, soup.
Soup.
Yeah,
is
just
good.
any sort of soup as well. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
something whatever you can get really, really hot and not burn your mouth when you eat it is usually like perfect
Yeah.
for cold weather.
Yes, absolutely. Well, go home and make some chili tonight, y'all.
That's what
Yeah.
we're doing right after this.
Yes,
We
totally.
could start a soup group.
Soup group.
We had a soup group here.
Yeah.
Go
Soup
watch the
Soup
only
group.
episode of Soup Group we have on our YouTube channel. It's very good. We made minestrone.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Ooh, 2 years ago, I
2 years
think?
ago now? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go look. Yeah, I never knew.
Yeah. I'd love to get that show back up and running, but who has the time?
Great name.
It is. It's cute. Amanda even made the graphic for the intro is like the U in soup is a ladle, and it's like pouring soup out.
Oh,
wow.
So creative.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right. Any final thoughts, you guys, before we wrap up?
other than we really are excited to see you potentially at our open house now. Was that January 17th?
Yes.
January 17th.
Yep.
And, you know, we used to say this a lot on the podcast, but if you're at all interested in just volunteering, meeting us, producing your own show, just seeing the space, just please reach out to Matt at Medfield.tv and I'll get back to you and we can maybe hook up a meeting or something.
Yeah. I think, you know, the great thing about the work that we do and the space that we have here is that the community can come and tell the stories that they want to tell. And I think that's really relevant and important, you know, at any time, but especially today. So I think being able to, you know, if you have a story to tell or if you have an idea, but you're not sure how to put it together or get it out in the world, come talk to us. We can help you, or we can find people to help you kind of craft that and put that out into the world, because it definitely needs to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this or listening to it and, you know, any of this sounds interesting to you, don't wait until January. Just come on in.
Yeah.
We'd love to meet you.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you all for watching and listening. And we'll see you next week on the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.